Alright, welcome back everybody. We just met our first friend on Besaid Island, Waka, who has a funky hairstyle. This is Wolf of Fallen, and thank you for joining me. So, Waka just told us about his village, so let's go check it out. But I think first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the sphere grid. So we'll check it out for a bit. So, Tidus, the sphere grid mostly focuses on, if you will, kind of the thief class, if you want to think of it that way. He also focuses on somewhat delaying enemies or making your allies quicker, such as slow for delaying, haste for improving, stuff like delay buster and such to delay enemies. And yeah, he's got decent strength, not bad speed, not the greatest defense, and some of his skills sometimes come in handy. So he's gained 2 levels, so let's get a little practical use out of the sphere grid. So, I have 2 levels, I can move 1, 2. Notice the number goes down. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to use. And see this here? Power spheres? That's the only one available. Select it, press the button, and our defense went up by 1. Press it, select the button again, select the button once more, and our strength went up by 1. So you can access nodes across from each other. Let us go to Waka. Waka mostly deals in accuracy. He's also fairly quick and does pretty good damage. So let's go over 1 and increase his agility. So there we go. Like I said last episode, I think he's the 2nd fastest character. Oh no, sorry, 3rd fastest. There's somebody else I forgot about.
One from the sea.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
That's good advice.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
That would.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Got a what?
Huh? Crews of what?
What, you forgot that too?
Crews of Gata?
Hey,
Crews of Gata what?
Don't
Get to
worry
work?
about it. I'll help you out.
Waka's a very nice guy, but
In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
yeah.
Oh.
Waka's a nice guy, but he's not the
They got a lodge in a village.
most tactful person in the world, if you will. His brain is like mine. Sometimes he speaks before he thinks. Like I'm doing now. If you hear my voice and normally talking like this, it means I'm being serious,
They
sort
got
of,
food there?
and explaining.
We'll get you something over there.
If I sound
Take
kind of
a
like
look
this,
first.
it means I'm just fun and having fun with the game. So,
Let's see. The
yes, let's
Crusaders
see.
lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Gata are usually
I can't see where. Oh, okay, there's where you're pointing. Where you going? Nice
All
chaps. Glad they're not assless.
Over here.
Huh?
Well, actually, I guess they are. It's just thankful that he's wearing
Remember the
pants or
prayer, right?
shorts. No.
Of course I'd never prayed before in my life. Not that he would know that.
You must have forgot or something. Here, I'll show you.
I did? Did I not explain this already? What the hell was that? What kind of prayer is that?
You try.
Like a little prayer, down on my knees. Something, something there. It's a song by Madonna, look it up.
Okay, now go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would
Okay.
know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
Really? What about a hand pump? Or is that like, oh yeah. So let us go village discovering. What's this guy gotta say? Okay, thank you. Old lady, come here. Well, that's quite interesting. Ooh. You guys leave your wares out in the open. Thank you for the Phoenix Nail. Let's go in here. Hello? Buy an item. Sure. I'm not gonna buy any of those, because I do not need them. Let's just leave. You know, I don't want to cough into the mic, but I guess I could always kind of edit that part out. Let us go in here. Sir Luzu. I guess he's a knight. Oh, I'm wearing odd clothes. Are you even wearing any, lady? Let's go over here. Ah, what's over here? Hey, how's it going, buddy? Well, that's still a pretty nice place. You know, just a little open living. Alright. Let us go in here. Anything in here? Well, let us talk to these two.
Hey, you! You were attacked by Sin, right?
I was?
Simply, was it?
I think so.
I don't know, like 10 minutes ago?
So, Sin can't be far, right? You're not hiding
I
anything,
assume.
are you?
Why would I?
If
Damn,
Sin was
Tidus, you're reading my
nearby, it would
mind.
attack the island for sure, but it hasn't. I wonder why.
I'm sorry. I really
Maybe
don't
because
know
your
anything.
island sucks?
To tell the truth,
Though it is
I
beautiful, it is very
don't
tiny.
even know what the Crusaders are.
Oh, you gotta be
Kidding,
kidding me.
right?
Sin, the toxin. Gotta tell him who we are.
Yes, sir.
So, last
Crusaders
episode,
are sworn to battle Sin.
I
We
talked
have
about,
chapters throughout Spirit, accepting all who wish to join our struggle.
I thought about this
The
part
hero
as the
Miha
prologue of
formed
the game.
Crusaders 80
And what I mean
years
by that
ago
is
as
many
the
Final
Crucial
Fantasies
Clans.
have
Later,
what I
our
consider
ranks
like the
grew and
prologue,
called
where it
ourselves the
doesn't give
Crusaders.
you
We've been fighting Sin
much
ever
of an
since.
area to work
What,
with
you've been
or
fighting 800
go
years
off
and you still haven't
and do what you want.
Well,
Such as the first Final Fantasy, where you can't go anywhere
That's all we can do.
until you save
Nobody's ever been able
the
to
princess.
defeat
You
it.
do the first dungeon.
Our mission as Crusaders
Then you get the
is to
bridge, and then
protect
the prologue
temples,
plays.
towns, villages,
Every
and
game kind of has
people
like this.
Spira.
So,
Like
then whose job is
Final
it to
Fantasy
defeat Sin?
4,
Is Sin's
When-
toxin really this bad, sir?
It doesn't
when you pick up a certain small character,
Just
Final
tell you.
Fantasy
But I think it better for you to
6,
try
when
and
you
remember. Go play.
leave a certain northern
Perhaps
village,
Yeti will
and
help you regain
7, the program, you know, when it got into 3Ds, the prologues got longer, like when you left Midgar would be like the prologue of the game. Let us quickly save. I shall save right here. Thank you for saving. And not smoking. Yeah, Midgar would be like the end of prologue for Final Fantasy VII, where it gives you more of a bigger open area to work with. 8 it has kind of 2, I would say. It almost starts you right off where you can just go in battles, but it starts you off on a small island, you can't go anywhere, so. But then eventually you go out and you can go where you want.
Go present yourself to the temple summoner before we eat, yeah?
Okay, let's go. Final Fantasy IX, I think was one of the longest, because you don't get much freedom for that game till a while. And I think that's one thing that kind of slowed the game down a bit for me, is the beginning is, though enjoyable, the beginning is kind of slow. You don't get to start building your characters till like almost 2 hours. This one is sort of the same, but it kind of lets you build it in a little bit in between. But very, very small, very, very little. It's hard to grind in the first 2 areas, if you will. It's very heavily story driven for like the first 4 hours.
It was then, standing in that place.
People creep me out. What the hell are you all doing in here? Spit it out, Tidus. What are you gonna say?
I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
No, Final Fantasy 13. Now there's a game where it's very, very prologue lasts almost the entire game because it's linear. But I do have to admit it is still rather fun.
10 years have passed since Lord Braska became
But asked me to remember any of the music and I couldn't tell you. Same with 12.
For our temple.
I think Nobu is
Summoner.
probably a good chunk of what people think of when they think Final Fantasy.
I got too close
Listening to
things,
his stuff really makes you
toxic.
remember. Fuck, Tidus, you were like close to the toxin, what, 20, 30 minutes ago?
It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over
Yeah, that's what I'm
and
saying.
over. Funny.
Stop it.
And a little sad.
What, are you gonna cry?
Summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon.
Well, okay.
Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons.
Eons. Oh, Aeons.
The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us.
Eons.
They are the blessing of Yevon.
So, more about
So what he
Yevon.
meant was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
Yeah, that's about what I was thinking. Well, let us leave this temple, because I do not like being in temples. They scare me. Very scary temples. So let us go away. There's a doggy! Doggy! Doggy, get the hell back here! Whoa, I passed you. Funky dog. It's a skunk dog. I don't want to go in there. What you want to do is you want to kind of just, I believe it happened now. I don't want to come over here. Oh, okay. Sorry. Maybe it happens later. Let us go talk to Waka first. Oh, Waka, you're not... Oh, frick. I did not want to go in that one. Waka! In this one. There. How's it going, buddy?
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet.
What? Oh, fuck.
Take a
I'm
nap.
hungry.
You look bushed.
I'm gonna sleep. I want food. Thanks. If you say no, it just gives you the chance to run around more, but I think I've done everything I want to. Oh,
You could at least go see how they are doing. We can't interfere. It's a rule. But it's been nearly.
what? Nearly what? Tidus, stop dreaming.
But it's been nearly.
It's been nearly a day already.
One day.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
I think that's how long somebody has to be missing before you can technically consider them missing.
Thank you.
Who's this lady?
Who cares whether he comes back?
Who's this brunette child?
But he might die. Fine, let him.
That's rather Tidus. I should really read the subtitles. I guess we know Tidus's little secret.
But if
He dyes his hair.
we'll never be able to tell him.
What
how
a
much we
secret.
hate him.
Why do you hate him? Did they say who they're talking about? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Should pay more attention. Alright. Well, let's go find out where Waka's gone.
Waka?
Where'd you go, buddy? Ah. And I walk back in like a dork. That's what I do in real life, people. I walk into a room, and then I immediately walk back out, and then I walk back in. Let us go through a door. Oh, when I get to a door, I have to select my door command, and then open it. Oh, where could walk? Oh, hey, there he is.
Wrong?
What's wrong, buddy?
Summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
That's bad, right? Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Eh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trial.
Eh?
Beyond is where the apprentice summoner
Huh?
prays.
There? Eh?
If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
That?
So someone is in there somewhere, and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Alright.
Is it particularly
So,
dangerous in there?
I'll say goodbye here. Sorry for leaving it in a stupid place, but thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.